Grand afternoon, grand afternoon. Today's reading will be coming from my Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. They've already been pre-shuffled and pre-dealt. There are two cards out, and of course the bottom card makes three. Your first card out is Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta. Baby, you are being called to travel to the places that you are drawn to spiritually. And be prepared. Be prepared. You were drawn to those places for a reason. There are some divine messages and downloads awaiting you. Be obedient. Give your soul what it desires. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. But Mount Shasta is where your origins begin. And if you're wondering why you are the way you are, or why you are and how you ended up who you are, dare to travel to something or visit a location or put your hands on the thing that is calling out to you. Your spirit is drawn to it for a reason. So, yeah, there are some intuitive messages there for you. And your second card out is throat chakra. Throat chakra. Baby, once you learn what you learn, you receive those downloads and you meditate on them that are confusing and not clear, because everything does not always come through clearly. Sometimes it takes meditating thereof on some things. You need to talk about it. Talk about it, stand in it, walk in your truth, but express your truth. You know, it's like once you have a godly encounter, you're different. You're a changed person. You're no longer the same. So once you connect the dots by visiting your Mount Shasta, then you need to express your truth. You need to walk in the light that God has shined upon you and express that. And embrace it. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. So I encourage you to follow through, be obedient, trust your intuition, trust your spirit, because you're going to ascend and become stronger, and your gifts are going to be stronger once you connect with your Mount Shasta. And I keep going back to that, but you'll understand it once you experience it. But after that, yeah, express your truth. You're cranking up that throat chakra. And the bottom message is a new beginning. New beginning. So once you have visited your Mount Shasta, you're not going to find them every day. You're not going to do them all in one day, because I was drawn to more than one thing, and I'm still being called by different things, but my greatest connection is with my trees. Your new beginnings are going to develop. Like I said, once you have a godly encounter, you're not going to be the same. You are not the same. You are a changed person. So change is going to take place. So you have to take action. You have to, again, ascend. You're going to be like an upward spiral. There's no more down the drain. Once you break that code and have that godly connection and interaction, it's only one way to go, and that's up. So your changes are going to be positive changes. It's like a ripple effect. Your ethics, your compassion, everything is going to be on an upward spiral. So put in the work, do the work, be obedient, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Just follow through. The new blueprints are a welcome change. It's a new way, or a new way of moving forward, seeing a bigger picture, and oh my God, creating a greater story. You're going to be better for it. Just your presence is going to make a difference in someone's life once you connect the dots and plug in to the source and stay connected and become that vessel and get a better understanding of yourself and your gifts. Nothing happens overnight. Change takes time. But today is a good place to start. So I'm going to create those new blueprints. We're going to see the bigger picture. We're going to express our truths of how we got to that place. You had to be obedient, connect the dots, tap in, plug in to the source. Ascend. You have to elevate your spirit, man, woman. Allow your inner child to play and be free. And trust the God in you. Because everything works together for the good of those that love the Lord. We might see it as bad. It may be a little challenging. But that's on us. That's because we chose to deal with something in a way that God hadn't intended for us to deal with it. Which means if we had dealt with it or experienced it in the way God intended for us to experience it, it wouldn't hurt so much. But either way, we're human. He gave us free will. And you can't have joy without pain. You can't have a testimony without a test. And even though we don't understand it, as long as we're living on earth, there's something that's going to affect us negatively and even hurt. But we'll survive. You can imagine some of the things that I have been through. And I thank God every day that He knows me better than I know myself. And I trust the word where it says He will not put more on me than I can bear. I don't know my limit, but He does. When I question my limit, He shows me that I never should have questioned it because, again, I sit here before you on this day, yet another day that He has graciously, mercifully allowed me to see and interact with you guys. So that means He has a greater purpose. He has a plan. His plan has to be secret to us, but just know it's sacred to Him. So trust that. And you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Share this message. Come back as much as you need to. And if nobody has told you today yet, sugars, I love you. And I do it all for free. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Again, I say peace.